Wow, looks like we're here, we're live. Well, good evening, Craps Nation. It is Dice by Night, and I am going to try something tonight that I really like. I like to play if I have a smaller bankroll. Um, of course, my whole craps journey started with investing $50, and I had no clue how to play craps, and I took $50 and I went to the craps table and asked them, "How the heck do you play this game? It looked fun," and so I slowly worked my way up, and by the end of the week, I guess it was by the end of 3 days, 4 days, I had $2,400 that I'd made from my $50 investment. It doesn't always work that way, and I don't know if I could ever recreate that, turning $50 into 2,400. That'd just be crazy. But so what I've got is I want to show you my $55 $55 play. I don't even know what to call it. I'm calling it 55 times 4 and down and down and then repeat. And so I have a $600 bankroll here, and we'll take 55, give it to the dealer, ask them to put me 2 units. This is a $5 table, 2 units on the inside. And I put $6 in the field, and we play this always on, or if you're going to play it off during the come out roll, then don't put your field bet out. So what we're going to do is we'll start off with it being on. I'm going to shoot a hard way set. I'm shooting down onto the bouncy part of my table. So yeah, I'm just going to shoot a hard way set, 5-4, 5-4. See what happens. So we ended up with a hard 8. So of course I would lose in the field and make 14 up here. So that is a grand total of $8. That is winning. So what I do is I take $6 and add it to my 8. The 8 is the point. I take the 2 remaining dollars and I put them on the hard 4. This is to mark my first roll. Sorry, there's extra dice down there on the table when I started. But let's try again. So we've got hard set again, 5-4, 5-4, and dice are out. And we've got a 4. So with a 4, we are just going to, hey, good evening, Henry. Good to see you there. Good. The volume's better. It's still low. Is there any way to increase it? Let's see. I'm not sure. Does this help at all? Or I don't know if that did anything. But I'll see if I can turn it on. There we go. Is that any better? Any louder? I'll turn my secondary mic off. If not, I'll keep working on it and keep seeing if I could make it better. But thank you for the input. Yeah. So anyways, with the 4, I win $6 on the field. I'm going to take the $1, put it over there on the hard 10, and I'm going to place that one on the 4. And then I keep going. Once I've done 4 turns, I'm going to pull everything back down to 55. So here we go. and 5, 4, 5, 4. And dice out. And that's an 8. That was the point. Now there's an echo. That's probably because I turned on the other mic. I've turned it off now, so hopefully that's gone as well. So, so hopefully it's back to where it was. Of course, I'm not used to doing this, and I just thought, it's fun to be able to look back and see my practices. So with the 8 this time, I would lose the field and make 21 on the 8, since I have 3 units there. Put 6 back here. I am going to put those 3 units. I'm going to add $3 to it and put them back on the field. Then I'm going to put, I'm going to move $1 from up here from the hard 4 to the hard 8, just to mark that this is roll number 3. Oh, and I forgot, since I hit the point, I also won $5 there, and I think I'll put that on the 10, just to cover all my numbers. Hopefully that echo is gone and not causing any drama out there. And 5, 4, 5, 4, hard way set, dice are out. And we got the 4 again. The echo is gone. There's a lag from comments. Okay, so I should probably look at the other comments first. Okay, I'll learn. So $9 plus $6, 15. Excellent. And so I'm going to share those. Mark the 4th roll on the hard 6 and set up for another throw. I tried to adjust my camera so that you can see the throw this time, at least the landing. No one needs to see my throw, I don't think. But until my second camera comes, I've got the landing zone available there to be seen. So dice out. And we hit the 4 again. That's the point. And we've got 15 up there, which would have been down here, which pays 30 and 5. So, and then I get $6 for here. So now I pull everything back down to the $50 start. Take my winnings. And start over again. I know the dealers would keep track of your hard weights, and but what I do when I'm playing and practicing is I push them to the middle, so that when I repeat and do this all over again, I can keep track of what numbers I'm on. So repeating, and of course I hit the point, so the table's off, but I'm keeping my bets on. And 5, 4, 5, 4. And dice out. And we got a hard 8. A hard 8. So that again is going to pay us $8 by the time we take this away. We lose in the field and we win 14. So then I'm going to put 6 back in the field. I'm going to put 1 unit up there, and I'm going to put the change on the hard 4. I like my hard 4 and the hard 10 more than the 6 and 8, just because they have uh, well, less opportunities to lose because you have more combinations of a 6 and an 8 to hit uh, than you do of a 4 and 10 that are not hardway sets. So anyways, dice out. And we have a 6. And with the 6, we lose in the field and get 14. I'm going to put 1 unit on the 6, move the change over to the hard 10, marking my second roll, and take the dice again. How are you doing today, Henry? Are you still there? Dice out. On a 3, $6 win. I'm going to put 1 over on the 8, put 1 on the 10, and keep on going. I need to figure out how to get the numbers showing up on the bottom the way George and others do it. I got to figure out how to do that so that it keeps track of my rolls. Dice out. And we have a 6. Oh, I forgot to mark that. A lot. I'll just. And again, that would be. Oh, you're at work again still. Okay. I can't remember what was the point, so I'm going to say the next number I roll is going to be the point, but I believe it was the 6. So I lose in the field with a 6, I get 21. I'm going to put 6 back in the field. Got to keep those agricultural subsidies going. And I'm going to put 18 on the 6. 18 more. And this, then I'll throw $1 down there on the hard 6. And this will be roll 4. And then I pull down and repeat. And dice out. And there's a 3. So for a $6 win. Okay. Bone tracker. I'll take a look for that. And so do you work all night? Do you have to like be on shift all night long? I'm gonna just pull everything down except for my 55. Just oh, and I did lose that 6. Yeah, Thunder would be ecstatic with those. I love playing the field. I know it gets a bad rap, and I know it's a volatile role, but I mean bet. But I really like it. Um, I don't know. I think it's. Oh, that's not. I just think that the field, it's got a 40% win ratio. If I look at the 6 by itself, it doesn't have 40%. Yeah, sure, it hits a lot, but field numbers hit way more than the 6 or 8. But yeah. So it only pays 1-to-1, but That's okay. I don't play it all the time, but just on this strategy I do, because I want to win on every roll except for the roll that shall not be named. And dice out. And a 3. Man, I should be playing the horn bet. So I did say this was going to be the come out roll, so I am going to lose my pass line. And I'll put that back down. I do win $6 here. So that was roll 1. Mark it on the 4. And I am playing that the table is on. So and dice out. A hard 6. So this is really nice because I get $20 for the hard ways, 10 for 1. And I'm going to leave $10 there. Take the other 10 and do my 4 and 10. The point is now 6. And I won $14 for the 4. For the 6. And I lost in the field. So again, I bring that one up a unit. The 6 is there, and I put the change over on the next hardway. Yeah, I usually go by I see a horn and bet a horn, and I guess tonight, because I'm just trying to practice this one strategy, I'm not going to, but man, with the way I'm rolling, I should be. So, wow. So you work till way in the morning. That's awesome. 3 nights of the week. Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to work a lot of nights. I used to be a baker, and so I'd be up all night. But fortunately, I don't have to do that anymore. Although now I'm pretty much an insomniac, so I don't sleep anyways. That's why I'm playing craps all the time. So I can go to my man cave and just shoot craps and have fun. So dice out. Ooh, big bounce. But that's an 8. I'll take it. I'll take that $14 any day. I do lose the 2 up here in the hard ways, and I lose the field. And I make 14. And I'm going to put the 2 up that I lost there. Just because. Well, 1, it keeps a mark of how many rolls I've done. 2, I just like to let the hard ways build $1 at a time, so that when they do pay out, if they do pay out, you actually get something for them. So, and dice out. I like how the dice are just sticking together in the air tonight. It's awesome. 5, 1, 6. So that's the point, and I have 3 units up here, which is going to pay 21. Lose in the field. Unfortunately, I lose my $10 out there on the hard 6, but that's okay. I'm going to put it right back. I'm going to add an extra unit to the 6. I'm going to make $5 off of the pass line. It's kind of nice when I can get my daughter to do the dealing for me. although she doesn't want to be on video. So, but sometimes she'll just come out and deal rather than rather than play. She would rather deal. She likes doing the math. Thank you. I have been learning as quickly as I can on the throwing. So, okay, dice out. Oh, back wall, as I say that. Okay, well, it's a 10. I was fortunate. I got a nice bounce. So, and that's the fourth one. So I win $9 for the place bet and $6 for the field, which gives me, and it's now the point. And that was the fourth roll, so I pull everything down, back down to the 55. I find that in doing this, I sort of make, if I can get through the 4 rolls, on average make about $50 a round. So it's kind of nice. So that was 4 times 3 is 12. That was 12 rolls so far. And cash in some of these 5s. 100 and another 100. Okay. Yeah, it is nice having my daughter who will play along. The other morning when I woke up at 4 o'clock, I came down and made a coffee at 4:15, and she heard the coffee grinder go on the espresso machine, and so she came down and she played craps for probably a couple hours with me. And she had an all tall small roll, and halfway through it again, she almost hit like this. She had 4 of the tall covered and 3 of the small covered before she sevened out, and so it was incredible. So it was, and I couldn't shoot worth beans that night. But you know, hey, it was just before LFC, so I was able to pull it back together by then. So that was great. That was I think on Sunday. So 5-4-5-4. And there's an 8 again. So of course I'm back to the $14 win. Now sometimes I start to let it build. I lose up here in the hard ways, but I like to keep my number counted up there, so I will put the 3 back, mark the 4 because that's the first one on this roll. I'm going to take these 2 units and put them on the 8, and I'm going to take $5 from my profits and just add a little bit more. Yeah, I would love to take her to Vegas with me. She's too young for that. Up here in Canada, she can go to the casino. She's got to wait another year before she can go down there. But she likes to play with fake money. I took her to the casino over in Vancouver, and she was so nervous. I gave her $50, and she just didn't want to spend any of it. So we played a little bit and hung out for the weekend and had fun, but she just really liked hanging out at the table with me. Dice out. And a 4-2-6. 4-2-6. So of course I'm going to lose the hard 6 again. I'll put that back up for $3. I gave it its chances. I'm going to mark the 5. 4-2-6. I lose the field, but I make 14. So again, I'm going to put the 6 up 2 units. I'm going to pull 5 from my rack, put it on the field, and see what I can do. Yeah, it's not really a bad thing if she doesn't want to lose money. I mean, gamble with money. It's not a bad thing. I've taught her a lot of other bad things, so this is a good thing that she's learned on her own. Dice out. Oh, that was a good one. A good one, and it's a 7. Shoot, I felt really good with that roll. And it's a 7. 617. So that brings my roll to an end. What do I have? 12, 13, 14, so 15 before the 7 hit. I'm happy with that. And I'm still not used to the ATS. We don't have that up here in Canada. We have a repeater bet is the bet that you can as your special bet. Thanks. Yeah, I felt good with that roll. We'll throw that as away, and let's again we'll put out $55. Let the dealer set me up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5. So 50, sorry, and then 5 would be the caps. Yeah, I'm really happy to throw in the teams. Heck, if I can get anywhere over 10, I can make money. I find anyways. So and then sometimes I PSO. So as we all do. Okay, dice out like that. That wasn't even a PSO. I know it was a come out roll, but I always have them on. So although after I do that, I pull it off. So throw my $55 in there and start over again. Table's off this time, and until I set a point. So I'll pull down the field. So that was a come out 7. And here comes another roll. Let's not make it a 7. And dice out. Hard 6. Of course, I've got nothing on the hard ways anymore. But we'll mark the 6, play the field, and go back to it. It was a double pitch, yeah. And dice out. And a 9. Neener, 9. 9 pays 20. And so I'm going to put 10 on the 9, 5 on the 4 and 10. That was roll 2. So we have the 2 and the 4 covered in the hard ways. Yeah, I've really been experimenting with my releases and my dice grips, and I'm getting to a point where I'm kind of happy, but I don't know. I got a long ways to go. Dice out. And 9. Neener, 9. So that's 28 and 6, 29, 20, 34. making the 9 right now, so we'll put that there. We'll put those there. Boom, making the money. On axle single pitch. Yeah, I've got to get used to figuring out the accesses, and I kind of have it figured out, and I kind of have it figured out what I need to do if I'm messing up the throw, but it's just better if I keep them on axis. Dice out. And a 6. 4, 2, 6. So I'll lose here. Nothing's on the hard 6 yet. Make 14. And we're going to go with our 4th roll before we go down. Yeah, I've just started playing on the bouncy end of my table. I've always played on the hard end of my table, and so I'm just getting used to what does a bouncy table feel like, and it's weird. Dice out. Snake eyes. So double in the field. Aces in both places. And that was roll 4. So I will pull down, and this time I think I'm going to leave 3 units on everything though, and let it build a bit. So I only pulled down 45, but I've set myself up to do a little better by only pulling down that 45. Yeah, that's awesome that you get to watch at work. Anytime I'm watching at work, I have to have my headphones on and something else to pull up on the screen really quickly. No, I'm just kidding. I'm too busy at work. Here we go. Dice out. A 9. Neener, 9. That's a good idea. Just find another place to play. Unfortunately, where I live, there's 2 places to play, and both of them the tables are a little bouncy. So, so yeah, that's good. We want you to sit and watch dice and not have to rush out to help people, because that means they don't need to be helped. So, yeah, nothing sweeter than a repeater, absolutely. So that's 15 out there, pays 21 plus, so plus 6 is 27. Can't even do my math right now. So we'll put the 25 up there. We'll put the 1 there. I have $6. Let's put it on the 6. Yeah, that's nice that they don't have bouncy tables. That's really cool. One of these days, the borders will open and I'll be able to come south and hang out with everybody. That'll just be awesome. I'm also have a trip planned to South Africa on a safari, and I have to stop in London for a day. Might make it 2 days. So that would be fun to play over there too. See if I can run into anybody over on that side of the pond. Dice out. Ooh, they kissed. I don't like kissing dice. Well, and that's a 6-1, so I'll pull it down. So, how did I end up? We'll call it there. I'm going to color up and see what I did. 3, 4, 5. So I actually lost a bit. Wow, that's with all that shooting, I must have really bet wrong there somewhere. So I'm going to keep going. Yeah, so maybe I'll see if I can bump into Patty. That would be awesome. How did I lose? I must have, yeah, whatever. So 55. Well, I'm not stopping on a losing streak. I'm going to keep going for another round. That's okay. It's kind of nice to have somebody to talk to while I do this. Now I'm just going to have to get serious. 5, 6. It's a silly question at a craps table. How did I lose? That's pretty regular for a lot of us. We have moments, but the game is built to, I think, take our coin. Don't be sorry. My wife keeps wondering how the heck people actually are interested in watching dice and playing dice, and so it's kind of nice to have someone out here talking to. Dice out. I'm going to play with the table off till I set a point, so dice out. Yo 11. So I will pay the pass line, but my field bet was off because even though I didn't pull it down, I said the table was off. So maybe I'll just play the field as well as the pass line, but not the points, not the box numbers. And dice out. 9. Pays 20. I'm going to put it all on the 9. Need to make some profits. Dice out. Well, it was a good kiss, but it's a repeater on the 9. Yeah, 5, 4, 5, 4. Same dice set. Yeah. 42. Actually, I haven't hit a 5 all night. Let's do it. Go big or go home. Let's see if we can hit that 9 again. 5, 4, 5, 4. Sorry. Yeah, 5, 4, 5, 4. It's the dice set. Dice out. Hard 10. Well, make $7 off the hard ways. I'm just going to put it on the hard way. Mark the 6. This is 4th row. Oh, and I get paid $6 for the field. Don't think I paid myself that on the last 9, but that's okay. I'll play back the camera and make sure. I'm just kidding. Dice out. Oh, nice one. Aces in both places. I like that. Oh, and that was roll 4. So I get to pull some profits out. I'm going to take that 50 out and leave everything else as it sits. Hardway set 4242. Take out. Booyah. So that's $10 for that. And there's 3 units there. So that pays 21. I'll put that there. Pull $3 down there. And go again. See if I can do that again. 4242. Dice out. Nope, but it's a 4. So losing my hard ways because it's a 4 easy. I win $6. That might be why. I might have been paying myself out of my own rack. And let's put that on the 4. It's twice now I've caught myself trying to pay myself out of my own rack. So I hope I haven't done that tonight. And dice out 2424. A little short, didn't hit the back wall, and it's a 7 out. So, anyways, this time I am going to color up, and so I do have 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 1/4, an extra $1 there, which means I lost $74 overall. But yeah, it was fun, and it was nice to have some company. I'll look forward to seeing you later on George's show, and thanks. Have a great night, and Dice by Night. I'm out.